Hello replay viewers, this is Hallie Sherman from Speech Time Fun, and I am here on Thursday night talking about low prep therapy ideas using what you already have or what you can easily grab, and obviously something that you can easily grab for free are takeout menus. You might have them in your faculty room or in your desk at work because, you might order some lunch every once in a while, or you might have it at home. So I'm going to tell you, let's go through some fun things that you can do in speech using a takeout menu. Sorry for the shaky hands. Hi everyone, how are you? Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I am Hallie Sherman. I am from Speech Time Fun, and if you don't know me, I am a SLP blogger that likes to share fun, quick therapy ideas that using what you already have or you can easily grab. I'm all about just a quick, easy activity that is a lot of fun and will keep your students engaged and is not a lot of prep for you. So, oh yay! Good, so someone else has used, yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's used takeout menus. It's a great thing to just grab and go if you are, in a pinch or, you need to throw out if your one activity didn't work well and you need another one really quickly. It's just a great thing that you can easily just grab and go. So what are some activities that you can do really easily? And this is great if you have like mixed groups or just one kid or group working on the same goals. So you can easily do obviously social skills. You can have role playing. And great for language pragmatics, exactly, right? So you can do role playing. You can do, let's pretend that you're the waiter and I'm the customer. Or let's do phone calls, like I'm going to order and you have to answer. Who's going to be working there and who's the customer? What is the information you need to ask and tell? And what if someone doesn't understand you? What can you do? Like the communication breakdowns you can do. What would you do in different situations? What if you wanted to order a chicken parm sandwich and they're out of it for the day? What would you do? What can you do? You have to pick something else, right? So that's something you can work on. You can work on oh, hey, how are you, Lauren? So yes, you can work on so many different things, like just different problem solving, you're ordering as a group and you don't have paper. What can you do, right? You type it on your phone or have everyone order for themselves. Money, budget, exactly. So that's just the social skills in general. Oh, thank you, Lauren, for inventing followers. That you can do easily just to work on various social skills. You can even do like the language of math. You can do the whole I ordered this, this, and this, and this. How much is it all together? Well, the word together is meaning you have to add because that's the language. So you can, even though we are SLPs, we can still do math in like the language realm of it. So I like to do like what keywords make you have to add or subtract, or if you have a percentage, right? What are some things you would see in a word problem that would make you know you have to do a percent? Well, you might have to do percent if you want a discount, right? I have a coupon code for 10% off my, I don't know, McDonald's Happy Meal. I don't know, make it up, right? So you can do like the language of math and have them figuring out the different calculations, and it's just a real life example, but we can do the language piece of it. You can do categorization, right? You can do the different food groups. You can talk about appetizers versus entrees, beverages another word for drinks, right? What is entree? What's the what does that mean? And you can sort it out and describe, let's predict. How is it going to come in a big tin or a little tin? If it's an appetizer or versus an entree. So you can do all the different describing and predicting and understanding the different categories and why something would fit in one category versus another. You can read the descriptions and try, okay, I don't know what pesto is, so what can we do? Well, we could Google for it or something like that, right? So you can work on, context clues or even just vocabulary words that they might not know, and letting them know it's okay if they're reading a menu that they might not understand an ingredient, what it means. And you could even do this problem solving, what if you're allergic to something and you don't know what that ingredient is and maybe you can't have it, so what should you do, right? So teaching them to look up the ingredients so they can understand if they're allergic, are they allergic to it or not. So that's something, just a good skill for them to have, learning to compensate. Because that's something like, sometimes I have to look up, like, some things, right? Is it just me sometimes? So, so that's the thing you could do. You can work on articulation, looking for your artic sounds in the menu, and you can just pretend practicing with them. And you can highlight them, pretend to call on the phone, and just do all the different social scenarios that you would need that articulation sound. You can work on your fluency strategies and techniques, doing the role playing. You can work on asking and answering WH questions. Who is this for? This is for, where do you need this delivered to? There's all your different WH questions, right? When do you need it? I need it, in 20 minutes. Or when is this coming? And you can have the two different roles, someone on the phone and someone answering, both having to ask and answer different WH questions. Inspired to collect menus this summer. Hey, you might just end up ordering lunch when you get back to work anyway, right? So it's something simple, and if you don't have them and you can't collect them, you can always Google. And the benefit is, if you Google restaurants in their community, it makes it functional. Like, they might have those menus at home, and even showing them that if you don't have the menu, you can Google. Like most websites, there's like menu.com or something like that has like all the menus. So, and showing them, like, it's very easy to do, that you can just, if you want food and no one told, if like your mom wants pizza, where can we, right? That's it. Like, let's look for the local pizza place, and right? Exactly. If so many times I've ordered lunch this year, and we've ordered, drink, like, sodas with it, and they didn't bring the sodas. What can we, and showing the kids, like telling them scenarios that you actually experienced, it makes it look real life. They're like, oh, that could really happen. Because sometimes they're like, they'll never get it wrong. What do you mean? Right? So showing them, like, telling them, or even if you have to make it up that something really happened. And then they can play, like, act it out. What would you do? What would be the right way versus wrong way? And you could have, like, you can whisper in one kid's ear, like, do it the wrong way now. See if the rest of the group, like, recognizes that, like, they acted the wrong way, and they have to, like, figure it out if it was right or wrong. There's so many things you can do. You can do the sequencing steps of ordering food, or eating the food, or making the food, or cleaning up the food. There's so many different things that you can do with sequencing. So you can have a mixed group. You can have someone working on fluency, you can have someone working on articulation, you can have someone working on asking questions, and you can have someone working on social skills. Take out a menu, and you can work on all those skills at the same exact time without doing, backflips in your therapy room. It's just an easy way to work on multiple skills, and this way it's functional. Exactly. And if you really wanted to be really, really nice, you could even order the kids pizza or something like that. And, like, that can be like their end product. So it's like, we're actually going to call and get it ordered, and you can invite them to come for lunch, or I don't know, whatever you have the flexibility of doing. That could be a fun, like, project towards the end. Is like, they can actually all take turns, maybe each week, ordering you lunch. Let them do the ordering for you, right? So put them to work. So I hope these ideas are helpful for you. I try to make my summer periscopes light and fluffy, because I know we're all on summer. I'm on summer tomorrow. So I wanted to make my summer periscopes light and fluffy. This way you can easily remember them from when you go back to work. So thank you. So have a good night. I am Hallie Sherman from Speech Time Fun, and thank you so much, Patty. I hope you enjoyed this Periscope. And if you're tuning in late, I was just going over some fun ideas that you can do with menus. It's okay, please. I was just telling that menus, you can work on social skills, articulation, fluency, everything, and you can even do it with a mixed group, and it can be really fun. And students talking about food is just really motivating, and that if you don't have any takeout menus, you can always Google. Have a good night. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.